My name is Nancy Sitima, the founder and director of Forum for Women in Development, Democracy and Justice. Forum for Women was formed in the 2007-2008 post-election violence, where the women's voices and the women's movement decided to come forward and promote peace and awareness in our communities by saying no to violence and saying no to war. It was time that the women of Kenya decided that we are not going anymore to sit by and watch this nation shred into pieces. So we, the women of Kenya, mobilized ourselves and came together and consolidated our voices, consolidated our efforts in combating this disease of violence in our community. I am also a secretary to the Kibera Gender-Based Violence Working Group, and I work within the community of Kibera to promote peace and non-violence activities that promote the rights, the social rights, the political rights, and health rights for women in the Kibera community. Forum for Women works with organizations, community-based organizations, non-governmental organizations, women's groups, and all the people who are concerned in peace building and actions and campaigns of non-violence in our community to develop mutual understanding on the responses and prevention measures and approaches that work in our community through community-based models that are able to work to combat violence in our community. As you can see, we are here in Kibera, which was the epicenter of violence in the 2007 elections. And in the event of this violence, so many women and children were affected. And the Forum for Women wants to develop a mutual understanding by involving all the legal sectors, the security sector, the health sector, the psychosocial actors in coming together with the women in finding solutions to our problems. There's an old African saying that says, nobody can shave your head in your absence. So what we need to do is to see our role in everything that happens and no more to this violence is why the women of Kenya have decided to come and consolidate our voices in a peace-building effort in a non-violent way through engaging in programs that promote peace, security, and stability in our nation. Our organization also advocates for women's rights. I am a women's rights advocate. I advocate for social, economic, and political rights for women, for where women can find access to healthcare, women can find access to political opportunity, women can find access to making decisions in the family level, in the community level, even at the national level. As a peace ambassador, my work is also to work with the young people, with the early children before they have reached their teens, to talk to them and work on their socialization, work on their enculturalization, which promotes violence and violence against women and violence against the society. Once these children are identified, we work with them through school outreaches. We train them and we talk to them about issues of non-violence, issues of peace building, issues of conflict resolution. And these children, even at their early stages, can be able to form simple and practical skills which can assist them to promote peace and be peace ambassadors for the future generation. My story in peace building began after the 2007-2008 general election, where I witnessed many of my friends, many of our relatives, many of our neighbors going through untold suffering, going through untold experiences. And this made me to venture into peace building activities, into issues of non-violence. And I went forth and had training on peace building so that I can be able to train others on peace issues. Challenges we are facing is that when we go to some communities, the men and the youth sometimes are hostile because of the traditions and cultures of those areas. We are not able to penetrate those communities with our messages of peace. Another challenge that we are having is financial resources. We do not have enough financial resources to reach the intended target group of communities that we really feel that really need our messages. Another issue that emerges as a very major challenge is also infrastructure. We might go very long distances deep into the interior villages of communities, like in the Kajiado district, where we want to reach women who are marginalized in the first place, women who have never even known their rights. So reaching to these communities is a very big obstacle because there are no proper roads, there are no proper channels even of communication. So it is really, really a big challenge to me, and I find it like we need to do more investments on infrastructure so that we can reach these women. Another issue that is a very big challenge is security. Sometimes you might find that there is no proper security even for women going to certain places. I have to go with a group of men. I have to go who are influential in their communities so that I can easily go and approach these people and share my experiences on peace building, share and promote more peace ambassadors in this community. We have been able to train 700 women as peace ambassadors to train them on non-violent movements. Another achievement as a forum for women is that we have been able to train women on income generating activities to be able to be self-reliant and be able to take care of their families. I would like to attend the Women Peacemakers program because I want to share my experiences and to also share the experiences with other women across the globe on the issues of peacemaking, conflict resolution, activities of non-violence in my community, and the approaches I'm making and the strides we as the women of Kenya are making towards achieving peace in our communities. And another reason that I want to attend the Women Peacemakers program is to have a network of women who are connected with the women of Kenya in sharing our experiences, sharing our approaches, and to know why some approaches are working in some communities and why other approaches are not working, so that we can streamline our responses and prevention activities within our communities. The message to the people is that Kenya is one, and Kenyans, we need to stop violence against our neighbor, violence against women, violence against children, violence against anybody is wrong, and it is a crime.